Hi there, welcome to Carmen's Australian Storytime. Today we're going to read Grandpa and Thomas. And I thought because this is a book about the beach, there's no better place to read the book than at the beach. Let's see what the blurb has to say. The author is one of my favourites, author and illustrator Pamela Allen. If you ever get a Pamela Allen book, it's going to be a good book. The blurb says, Thomas and Grandpa go to the beach. It is an Australian summer. The sun is shining. The gulls, that's what we call seagulls for short, are screeching and the sea is singing. In this lovely picture book for the very young, Pamela Allen gently unfolds the special relationship between grandchild and grandfather. Do you have a special relationship with your grandpa or your grandma? Do they ever take you to the beach? Let's find out what Thomas and his grandpa are going to do at the beach. I've got an idea. I'm using my visual clues. I can see a spade and a bucket, an umbrella, and a picnic blanket. So I wonder if there's a nice picnic food pack in here. Oh, it's got our favourite sticker. That means it's going to be good. Grandpa and Thomas. Grandpa and Thomas go to the beach. Thomas carries his bucket and spade. Grandpa carries his bag, the big picnic rug, and the green umbrella. Grandpa covers Thomas with sunscreen. Good idea, Grandpa. Thomas slops sunscreen all over Grandpa. Swish, swash, swoosh, sings the sea. Now, I can hear a lot of S letters, the letter S, but I can also hear a digraph sound. Do you remember what I said a digraph was? A digraph is when two letters come together and make one sound. Can you hear sh, sh, swish, swash, swoosh? Thomas fills his bucket with water. Grandpa digs a hole. Swish, swash, swoosh, sings the sea. I wonder what they're going to build. Thomas tips the water over Grandpa. Ooh, that's cold, Grandpa gasps. Grandpa, if you gasp, it means you kind of get a fright. That was cold. Swish, swash, swoosh, sings the sea. When the waves crash like that, it does make a nice soothing sound. Grandpa builds a castle. Thomas pats it flat. Swish, swash, swoosh, swings the sea. Sings the sea, not swings the sea. I've got my swoops mixed up. Grandpa finds 3 shells. Thomas finds 5 stones. How many is that? Asks Grandpa. Do you know? So there's 3 shells and Thomas has 5 stones. Which one is the bigger number, 3 or 5? If you said 5, you're right. So let's start with the big number because then we don't have to count so much. 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 things going on to the sandcastle. Swish, swash, swoosh, sings the sea. Thomas digs a tunnel. Grandpa digs one too. I can feel a wriggly worm, says Grandpa. It's me, cries Thomas. It's me. So one's digging on one side and one's digging on the other. So what's going to happen when they meet in the middle? Wriggly worm fingers. Swish, swash, swoosh, sings the sea. Our sea's not singing today. It's very nice and calm. Grandpa finds a feather. Thomas sticks it on top of the castle. There, says Thomas. Finished? Asks Grandpa. Do you think he's finished? Looks pretty good to me. Now, there were 8 things, and he's added one more. What's 8 and one more? If you said 9, you are right. Good counting. Swish, swash, swoosh, sings the sea. Thomas eats a tomato sandwich. Grandpa eats a cucumber one. Oh, that's nice and healthy. I like picnics, says Thomas. Me too, says Grandpa. They do look like they're enjoying themselves, and they're actually making me a bit hungry. Swish, swash, swoosh, sings the sea. Grandpa has some stale bread. Stale means that it's not very tasty anymore. It's gone a bit dry and old. It's not very fresh. Thomas feeds it to the gulls. Looka, 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 they screech. Seagulls do tend to screech, especially when they're around food, because they're fighting over it. Swish, swash, swoosh, sings the sea. Grandpa and Thomas go paddling. They paddle and they paddle and they paddle. Splish, splosh, splash, goes Thomas. Some more shh words. They paddle and they paddle and they paddle. Swish, swash, swoosh, swish, swash, swoosh, sings the sea. Oh, that must have been a big wave, because what's it done to Thomas's sandcastle? If you know anything about the ocean, if you can activate your prior knowledge, you will know that the tides come in and the tides go out. Well, this tide, I think, must be coming in because it's covered up the sandcastle with water. Thomas picks up his bucket and spade. Grandpa picks up his bag, the big picnic rug, and the green umbrella. Looks like they're packing up. Now I can hear a noise behind me. There are actually some rowboats that are going to come past in a minute. And my husband, Mr. Jones, is doing some fishing behind me now too. Can you see them? They're about to come past. I might wait for them to go past because they're going to be making a little bit of noise while we're filming. Here they come. Can you see them in the background? They are going super fast. Look at that. Looks like fun, doesn't it? And Thomas, swish, swash, swoosh, whispers the sea. Wow, that was a great book. So Thomas did enjoy his day at the beach. I hope you get to go to the beach soon and enjoy some time splashing in the waves. And if you don't, read this book because it'll tell you all about it. Thanks for joining Carmen's Australia Storytime, and I will see you soon with another great book, and maybe I'll be at the beach again. Thanks for joining me. Bye.